If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack. Here's third and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The man in motion here is Chark. Herbert going to go on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a second and 6. A run with Dobbins. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing is Daniels. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll throw with Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Cooper for the first time in this one. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Coming free is Chark. He's got it. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, LA.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. The man in motion here is Chark. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Digs on the reception. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 35 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Daniels. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On the ground, here's Dobbins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Yeah! And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins, and he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here now, third and 5. To throw, it's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will tie up the game.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They will run it over center with Hall. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll run. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Commanders' 1st down. Daniels gonna throw again. He's gonna run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
16, Commanders 13.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard mark.
at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall from the pistol. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the run, here's Hall. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st down, Daniels. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. And McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick of the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
the 35-yard line.
A give. Here's Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a let.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run with Dobbins. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A tight end in motion now. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Washington. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. That's caught. It's Amari. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Commander's first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll stick to the ground. Yards are hard to come by there. Work it down to the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He runs with it.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just hand off right hand.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day pass protection.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he will score. Game on. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Commanders. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. York now for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle they go. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Pass brought in by Chark. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll give it to Dobbins. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Dobbins, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline, looked in by Cooper.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A sideline throw, looked in by McLaurin.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Daniels gonna throw again. And he's gonna go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.